Hey everybody, it's Jeremy with Mountain Indivisible. Here's a recap of our meeting from September 4th, just in case you missed it. The Labor Day rally was a huge hit. We had 94 people when I walked around the square and did the official count, but groups were still showing up. So I'm going to say we had 100 people in Burnsville for Workers Over Billionaires, celebrating workers on Labor Day. So I couldn't be more proud of my community. Thank you to everybody who came out. Thank you to the guy who started chanting especially and got the energy up. It was a great day. Some feedback we talked about at the meeting was wanting more chants and more music. We want live musicians, so if you are a musician, or if you know a musician, or if you own an instrument and can keep tempo, please reach out to us. We talked again about having speakers at the rallies. Although there's some concern over insurance costs, there's the possibility of fundraising to cover that if the need arises, or looking at alternate venues, and we are looking into that. We're also taking ideas for chants and songs. We talked about having pre-recorded music at the next rally, so Michael's going to set up a Google folder where you can drop in your protest music if you have the file, or we can take YouTube links. For chants, we're going to take your submissions and turn them into call and response sheets for the next rally, so submit them now so we'll be ready. We also talked about how we can reach more people and grow our online presence, which is part of why I'm doing this video, but we need tech help. If you can take pictures, take videos, share content before or after the rallies, if you've ever taken a TikTok with your cat, you're probably overqualified, so please reach out to us. A couple other pieces of feedback we addressed while we were at the meeting. Someone said that there's a tone gap between the very, very serious issues that we're protesting and the joyous party atmosphere at the protests. And the general vibe at the meeting was that we agree with that, but that there's room for both kinds of protests, that we can be joyfully resistant in the face of fascism and have these big rallies where we are bombastic and drawing in the crowd and building camaraderie. And we can also have other protest events like candlelight vigils or something that is more tone appropriate. And make sure that you're in our pop-up chat for those types of spontaneous events. And if you're the type of person who wants to lead something like that, I'm sure there are plenty of people in the group who are ready to get behind you. The next thing we talked about was the Salt and Light Conference in Marion happening later this month. It's going to be on the 26th through the 28th of September, and Kristi Noem and Michael Watley and a whole bunch of other MAGA figures are showing up. So our plan is to line the streets and meet them with some resistance, show them that Western North Carolina isn't just going to bow down to fascism. So we've already reached out to groups in McDowell, Watauga, and Asheville, and we're trying to have this be a turnout all the troops days. So mark the 26th through the 28th on your calendar, and there's going to be more information to come. And the last thing we talked about was our No Kings rally coming up next month on October 18th. So this rally is going to be the sequel to our biggest rally of the summer, and it's going to be even bigger and better. And it's going to be an all hands on deck moment. So if you can play an instrument or lead a information table or a voter registration table, or you can be there to keep people out of the street, or you can take pictures or take videos or post content after the event, or be there before to reach out to media, or there's a million different ways you can help get ready for this rally that we're preparing in October, and it's going to be huge. We're going to show out numbers and show that Western North Carolina believes in no kings in America. Just a couple of other notes. Keep calling your representatives. You can represent 5 calls. They make it really easy. Keeps the pressure on. And also, our supply drive for our immigrant community is still on. We talked at the meeting about how we could possibly focus that a little more. Just keep your eyes on the newsletter. Finally, there's a democracy-focused book club that's forming. So if you're interested in joining that, you can email Dory, or she's also reforming the postcard posse. So you can get together and write postcards, keep the pressure on that way. That'll be coming back on September 30th. So if you've got ideas for what to write postcards about, or if you're just interested in joining, reach out to Dory about that. And I think that's the broad strokes. I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff. There's a ton of people doing a lot of great work there. I'm really proud of what we're building. And, let's just keep the momentum going. Keep your eyes on the website, mountainindivisible.org, and for the newsletter, check your spam box. Also here on the socials. And see you next week at Mayland.